I was wondering, I was like, this isn't... I don't remember how to do this. Nope, still considered in combat. I guess I'll just keep fighting things for a little while. Yeah, the problem is I don't want to, like... I don't want to spend the next hour grinding just so I can beat one boss. That is not exactly what I call the height of entertainment. Okay. No! I was gonna equip shit! I guess I shouldn't have moved. I was just hoping this would be out of the way enough. I mean, I guess it could go into the hotel, but that's probably also a landmine. Okay. So, abilities. Shared. Oh, yeah. Why do you have to equip that? It doesn't cost you any AP. Just have it... Yeah, whatever. Okay, Sora... I think I'm gonna take off Tech Boost. For second chance. But, about the time of day thing, I believe they actually changed the whole time of day. They got rid of the EXP scaling. For the HD remakes. Ars Arcanum is a beast. Doesn't it cost MP? Because I know it's a beast, but if I have no MP no MP generation, that's a double-edged sword I'm not entirely sure I want to wield. Because, like, I don't want to play, or I don't want to be fighting Ansem, hit him with two beastly combos, and they'd be like, well, I'm out of energy. Hello. There we go. Oh, nope, that's gone. That's 4 MP, but it does too much damage. I do not really have a in an endurance fight against a boss. I'm not entirely sure if I want to justify that. I guess I can equip it temporarily. Honestly, I'm gonna get rid of guard. I'm not even using it. Yeah, I have enough for 2 Ars Arcanums before I run out of juice. See, if I tried crafting at all, because the ultimate weapons are awesome. Yeah, but they take so long. Like I've done the I've done the ultimate grind before. I know what is entailed by it, and it is awful. Yeah, it does a ton of damage, but it is not worth the energy I put in. Ultimate weapon is easier in this one than the second. I've got it in both. It's a pain in the ass, but I just don't want to do that grinding. Do you guys want to watch me go grind for ultimate weapon for the next, you know, week? Because it's probably what it would be. Like, it would take a while. I guess it's just not worth it for me, man. Yes. Ultimately, most people probably wouldn't be that interested in the grinding. I'd go for it. No. Hey, Shadestar, you specifically saying go for it. You also want me to play Monster Hunter World, committing to trying to get the ultimate weapon in this game just so I can be a boss. Or two. I mean, that kills my ability to do Monster Hunter World, for example. And also, like, half my other series. Like, I can't afford it. I'm not, I'm not in an easy position to spend multiple streams, just grinding for a optional weapon that I probably don't need. I mean, I got him down into the green at least twice. Like, if I remember right, it's a time commitment that I don't really have. Now, if I was, like, one of those super big streamers that could just, say, load up Star Command and just be like, is it Star Command? Wing Commander. And just be like, yeah, 2,000 viewers, hundreds of subs, you know, enough to pay my bills for a day. Alright, maybe I could justify that, but oh damn, I am not. Oathkeeper Keyblade might be the better investment for the magic. The damage reduction, though. Oathkeeper doesn't increase the amount of, Oathkeeper doesn't increase the amount of... like, mana you get per hit. Because that's the only thing I need. Because otherwise I run out of ethers and stuff. I mean, I could probably go back and fight Ansem at this point and actually kick his ass. I'm gonna commit to level 55 and then we'll go back and give him another go. You say EXP hacks. I don't think there are EXP hacks. This isn't a PC game. I can't just turn on, I can't just turn on, I can't just turn on, like, cheat engine and go for it. And yes, also turn on, put on the accessories to reduce dark damage. Yep. But no, my main focus on my channel, streams and otherwise, really is to get to the end of games. Once those credits roll, it has to be something exceptional to, like, really get me, to focus on it. I mean, there are exceptions, like, obviously Monster Hunter World is... Well, you kind of want to just do everything because it's fun. But no, I will always be trying to finish as many games as possible, because there's too many of them. And, like, it would be cool to master and, like, 100% everything. But I just don't have time for that, especially for how many games there are. Like, if the games industry was what it was, like, 10 years ago, I don't think it would be a problem. Because, like, the industry was barely anything. Hell, even 5 years ago, the indie industry wasn't so bad. At this point, I get, like, 5 games a week. I'm like, obviously, I pass up on, like, 1 billion of them. I did a video on a game called, what is it, Steam Tower 2? Earlier today? And it was like, oh, this is kind of fun. Then the second episode started, and I just felt like my heart sink, and I'm like, oh wait, no, this is what we call despair. The idea of having to play more of this. My filter for what's a good game and what's a bad game is breaking a little bit. Okay. We probably only have to do, like, 2 or 3 more, rounds, and then we'll be good to go. Because you're not a Fortnite streamer. This is true! Why do I keep logging on that? I have no idea. I was listening to the Co-optional broadcast a couple weeks ago, and they were talking specifically about the, they were talking about the trap of being a professional grade streamer. What is over here? What am I locked onto? Oh. Go away. Status. Okay, four more circuits here. But they were talking about the trap of getting, like, really popular with one game and being stuck. I think they were talking about PUBG, because Fortnite hadn't quite hit it off yet. But, you know, all these PUBG streamers that get really huge from it, you know, it works out great for them for a while. You know, they're riding high on, you know, the numbers, the viewers, and whatever. And then they realize the reality of, like, oh wait, shit, this is my job. And, like, I can understand really liking some games, and, like, really wanting to master some of them. And there are some games that, you know, have that level of content. But, oh, jeez. Like, I feel bad for professional, like, esports gamers, period. Can you imagine playing one game for, like, 5 years of your life? To be an absolute master at it? I can't. I mean, I'm sure that there are people that do that. But, like, holy shit, that would be soul-sucking. Because I can't, like, I can't imagine how brutal it must be to be stuck playing, like, one game for... I mean, it was hard enough for me to put 100 hours into, I can't even imagine putting, like, well, no. I hated putting 100 hours into Persona 5. But, like, that was too much for me. You've been playing Dark Souls for how long? Yeah, but usually when I do a Dark Souls series, I put it down. Most of my Dark Souls series are spaced out by about half a year. So yeah, I have played a shit ton of Dark Souls. But, I don't know. Let's see, what's worse is to get really famous from PUBG, Switch, and then nobody knows you. I'm fairly certain your audience to some degree would carry over. Kinda depends on how divisive the audiences are. I don't know enough between the Fortnite and the Fortnite and PUBG audiences. Because I did Fortnite PvE and there was, like, no audience for it. And then the PvP took off and I was just like, I have no interest in this. This company has burned me. I played enough Dark Souls to be good at Dark Souls. I am passingly adequate at Dark Souls. I'd be good at Dark Souls if I didn't play stupid. Whereas, like, honestly, Dark Souls at this point is kind of like a performance piece. Bird and I are the Harlem Globetrotters of Dark Souls players. Are the Harlem Globetrotters good at basketball? Probably. But they're better at just being a bunch of goofy dudes doing like a comedy act. Okay, how close am I? 2 more. Honor isn't good at Dark Souls, he just plays co-op. I mean, partially true. I'm pretty decent at, like, when it comes time for solo stuff, I actually do pretty well. My main problem with Dark Souls games is I don't actually enjoy them, solo. Like, it's just not as fun. Like, I play Dark Souls for the goof-off fun times. It's like trying to play Borderlands alone. Why would you do that? But no. I don't know. I feel bad for people that go all in on a game and then get stuck there. I mean, if they can make the, switch to something else, or they just make an exit, that's fine. Like, Net Nobody. Well, maybe, I don't know. I've heard Net Nobody's had many issues recently. But I feel like his departure... Was it Net Nobody? I think it was Net Nobody. His departure from Minecraft was well-deserved. I mostly feel bad for channels like, I guess Yogscast to some degree. You know, these large YouTube groups that used to be like practically a cornerstone of the internet in their own right, that have since kind of just gotten... kind of, I don't know, left behind by the internet because, you know, they didn't want to adapt, or their audience didn't want to adapt with them or anything like that. Like, I will actually read a lot of YouTube comments about people talking about, like, you know, I remember the good old days when blank, 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 and it was just like, I don't know if that was the good old days, or if you just got bored of what they have to deliver. Like, people were talking about the good old days of PewDiePie and Markiplier and whatnot. Okay, no, PewDiePie has changed. I don't know if Markiplier has ever really changed that much. Or Jacksepticeye. I guess apart from them getting bigger and more confident with themselves, therefore maybe a little bit less human feeling. Welcome to the 40-odd League of Legends streamers who don't enjoy the game but can't quit because it's their income. Yup. Like, some days I have that with YouTube, actually. Where I'm just like, I just kind of hate my job today. I'd like to just take a day off. Oh wait, I can't take a day off. Those are always kind of the crushing days. That was yesterday. And then I pick up a game like freaking Opus Magnum. Then I'm like, oh, here's a game that I'm actually, like, really motivated to play more of. Like, I will admit, I'm not entirely sure if I'm playing Kingdom Hearts as an obligation, but I certainly don't enjoy this. There we go, I get Strength Up. Well, Strength Up's helpful in its own right. Like, I don't enjoy this. This is just kind of a platform for me to talk. Right now. Well, I do a bunch of damage. I wonder if we could get to the point where I was just one-shotting those guys. Okay, so that would take another 8 rounds. I'm gonna wager I'm probably ready here. That, or I'm also just bored. I mean, my HP's gone up, and we can get some good accessories. Are there any good accessories at the accessory shop to chuck on? Because that's the other thing I could consider looking into. Mostly, I'm just looking forward to the day when there's not just one big game out. Like, the one nice thing about, like, a couple of years ago, when Gary's Mod, Minecraft, and a couple other games were huge, is... Well, no... Minecraft was by far the hugest, but, like... It wasn't Fortnite level of domination. Okay. Let's see. So before we go anywhere, I don't have any abilities that I should pop on. Equipment, Sora. Okay, White Fang I don't want to get rid of, and I've already got Raven's Claw on. So let's see if I have any more. Fire Lightning raises max AP. What's better? Reduces damage by 3. Probably that. Because I don't want to switch this off, I think. I might be able to. 'Cause, Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll do Omega Arts. Losing 1 AP is fine. Abilities. I can probably get rid of something. I can probably get rid of Stun Impact. I don't think that's going to be particularly helpful against a boss. Okay, equipment. Okay. Possesses colossal power. I'll try the Oathkeeper. I'll do a little bit less damage. Okay, where's Kuraga? That's the other thing I should check. So I gotta go find Eris somewhere. I have no idea where that is. Alright. Oh. You know, it's probably just at the very end. Talk to Belle. No, apparently it's talk to Eris, not Belle. She's probably in the, she's probably in the final room. Hopefully I can just warp there. Balls? Where does this lead me? What the? Oh, god damn it. I think we just found another bonus boss.
Sam?
The name rings familiar. Sorry. You remind me of him.
What's that supposed to mean?
Means you are not whole. You are incomplete. I'm just gonna read this out loud because it's not voice acted. Some people might not be paying attention. Allow me to test your strength. Well, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Yep, pass. Holy shit. Okay. So we've saved. So I guess we're going back to the library. I don't remember where exactly we are in this. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might go back to Oblivion for my strategy. Since I'm not a caster, I guess it does have the heal effect-ish. Okay. Am I in the right spot? I think we want to go... Yeah, we want to go down one more time. Am I in the right spot? Yeah, now I am. Okay, Super Glide is cool. I think the library is just off to the left. So where's Belle again, seeing as you guys are telling me to go find Belle as well? Is she in here too? Because I know we had 3 of the princesses. 3, no, several. I don't know, 5. Okay, let's just talk to her. You should read this. Read what? Handsome report. Maleficent must have collected these. Handsome disappeared when the world fell. People died. Handsome was the one who brought the Heartless here. Yep. And some waits in darkness, but here's a little light to protect you. Kiraga! That's helpful. Okay, there's Squall. Hello. Oh. I don't think I ever got this cutscene before.
Oh, Belle.
Well. Hooray, let's talk to her. This is for you. Use it to face the darkness as Beast has. We got Divine Rose. Is it good? Difficult to deflect. Well, it does more damage than Oblivion, so there's our answer. Looks a little goofy. R. Okay. Let's go try and beat this again. I guess actually, let's warp first before I save. Okay. Why did I do this? No. Well, I mean, ultimately, this wastes about 30 seconds tops. Oh, jeez, it's almost 2 o'clock. And to think I kind of had the idea of maybe beating this last night. I was a moron. Oh, and I have to actually fly here. Don't make fun of the rose, it's amazing. It is a pretty good gun. Certainly better than, or not gun. It's a, better than what I had. I wonder how many other Keyblades I've missed over the course of this game. I still kind of wish that the Keyblades all scaled up with level and were just different distribution of stats instead. This is it's kind of a shame to get all these like cool Keyblades over the course of the game, and then more or less just toss them in the bin because they're, you know, bad. See, why did he have to fly? I thought it was straight down from Hollow Bastion. I might not have ever gotten the connection point here. I don't know. It didn't let me pan over anymore. It could have just been a trick of the controls. I have noticed that the level selection is kind of weird. Yeah, I could have also gone the wrong way. That is also equally possible. I mean, all I have to do is just finish this level and we'll find out. I have so much armor on this thing I can just keep charging forth, and it doesn't matter. I think, yeah. I think that this... Man, I don't even know where I am. Wander must be like 1% of the players who like this. I like the gummy ships. I mean, this is crap. But I like the idea of it. I'm a huge, like I said last night, I'm a huge Star Fox fan. And, like, it actually kind of hurts a little bit that there hasn't been, like, a whole lot of Star Fox anything. Especially nothing particularly good. How the hell did I end up here? What kind of wackadoo... Oh yeah, it is right just there. I don't know. What is it? Oh! That giant warp that loops around everything does bring you to the Colosseum. Oh well, anyway, we're here. Nice break. Final rest. Okay, so I've already got all of the accessories that I probably need or want. I've got a 40% damage reduction from Dark, which should make a massive difference. Right. We want to go items, Sora. Get rid of... Okay. So, 2 elixirs and 5 ethers should be more than enough. I hope. And I don't think there's anything else I want to change. So we can actually... We can also skip all the cutscenes. Yes. It's taking a lot longer to save. Then again, I've jammed a ton of saves on... whatever. Can I skip this? No. I've just mashed the X button.